In a world full of noise, speed, and endless demands, finding true peace can feel like searching for a needle in a vast ocean. We chase success, money, and validation from others, hoping they will bring us comfort. Yet, the moment we stop running, the emptiness returns. Why is the human mind so restless? Deep in the misty mountains of ancient Japan, there lived a wise Zen master named Kenzo. People from far and wide traveled for months just to sit in his presence for a few minutes. They did not come to learn how to change the world. They came to learn how to calm the storm inside their own minds. One afternoon, a wealthy merchant came to the master. He was deeply stressed, tired, and unhappy despite his great riches. He bowed and said, "Master, I have everything, yet my mind feels like a cage. Please, teach me the secret to true, unshakable inner peace." Master Kenzo looked at the merchant, smiled softly, and took him for a long walk through the quiet bamboo forest. As they walked in silence, the master began to reveal the 5 ancient rules of inner peace. Rule 1. Empty your cup. Part 2. As they reached a wooden bench, the master offered the merchant a cup of tea. He began to pour hot tea into the merchant's cup. The tea reached the brim, but the master did not stop. He kept pouring. The hot liquid spilled over the edges, running across the table and onto the floor. "Stop, master!" the merchant cried out. "The cup is completely full. No more tea can go in." Master Kenzo stopped pouring and looked into the merchant's tired eyes. "Like this cup," the master said calmly, "your mind is already full of your own opinions, worries, regrets, and old habits. If you do not empty your cup first, how can you receive the new wisdom and peace you came looking for?" The first rule of inner peace is to let go of your mental baggage. Empty your mind of past judgments and sit in silence. Rule 2. The art of non-reaction. Part 3. They continued walking until they arrived at the edge of a great wild river. The current was strong, crashing violently against big, heavy rocks. The master pointed to a massive boulder sitting firmly in the middle of the rushing water. "Look at that rock," Kenzo said. "The water crashes against it day and night. The storms beat down upon it. The river tries to move it with all its power. Yet, the rock does not get angry. It does not fight back. It simply allows the water to pass around it, remaining completely still." The master turned to the merchant. "The second rule of inner peace is the art of non-reaction. The world will always throw insults, chaos, and unexpected problems at you. If you get angry at every insult, you are giving your power away to others. Be like the rock. Let the words and chaos pass around you without shifting your inner stillness." They walked past a young monk who was sitting under a tree, trying to play a traditional stringed instrument called a biwa. The music sounded terrible, sometimes too loose, sometimes cracking sharply. The master stopped the young monk and adjusted the tuning pegs. He looked at the merchant and explained, "If you tighten the strings of this instrument too much, they will snap. If you leave them too loose, they will never play beautiful music. This is the third rule of inner peace, the middle path. In life, do not overwork yourself to the point of breaking, and do not become so lazy that your life loses purpose. Balance your work, your rest, and your health. Peace lives in the middle, not in the extremes." Rule 4. Accept the changing seasons of life. Part 5. The sun was now setting, painting the mountain sky in beautiful shades of orange and gold. They stood under a massive cherry blossom tree. Most of its beautiful pink flowers had already fallen to the ground, leaving the branches bare. The merchant sighed. "It is sad to see such beautiful flowers fade and fall away." Master Kenzo shook his head. "No, it is not sad. It is the law of nature. The flowers must fall so the green leaves can grow, and the leaves must fall so the tree can survive the winter and bloom beautifully again next spring." The fourth rule of inner peace is acceptance of impermanence. Nothing in this world stays the same forever. Your sadness will pass, your happiness will pass, your youth will pass. When you accept that everything changes, you stop fighting reality and you find a deep, lasting peace. Rule 5. Protect your inner sanctuary.